Hello, welcome to Fast and Loose, the internet talk show. This is our theme song. As always, it's a slow starter. Yeah.
Everything in life is very frightening.
Frightening, baby Cajun.
We're ending a Walking Dead episode right now.
Yeah.
Or it's Life is Strange.
Yeah.
Sure.
Life is Strange needle drop.
I just
Listen.
hit Captain Spirit. He got hit by a car in an accident. I was like, oh shit.
Oh shit.
I know it's a sad theme song, but I think it sets the tone
Yeah.
for the show.
Great tone. Very energetic.
That's why we've
Coming
got
to
the
you
theme
live
song.
from the refrigeration unit at Easy Allies.
It's not that cold.
Bloodworth is on.
Bloodworth
Way
is
colder
cold today.
earlier.
Look at us all wearing black.
Blood's full of beans. Oh!
Black's always in the style.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, this is brown Bloodworth, but we all have black on top.
Goes with everything.
We look like a boy band. Every time me and my roommates wear similar colors, we say we look like a boy band.
I know all your roommates, and none of them look anything like boys.
No, but like a boy band, they'll like style them so like they're wearing the same colors but in different like places. Like one will have red pants, the other will have blue pants and a red shirt. And, you know, a blue headband or whatever.
I assume that's just like any pop group.
Yeah, I feel like
Yeah,
they do
yeah.
that with girl bands,
But
too.
yes, but we like boy bands, so we say
You
boy
do.
band.
Okay.
Bunch of heteros.
Fair enough.
We look like a K-pop.
There, how's that?
Oh, it's a good
Ruin
thing.
your plans now! Anyway,
Blood's gonna get more cold. Just knowing you're-
looking at me, yeah.
It's largely, at this point, the desk is actually like an ice cube.
The desk
Gotta
is
not
very
touch the
cold.
desk.
When I was home for Christmas, I was sleeping on an aero bed one night, and the aero bed, I guess, got filled with like cold air from the room.
Oh,
so I was
God.
like sleeping on top of an ice cube.
I've had that
man.
It
happen
was
before.
horrible.
That is funny.
It was horrible.
I gotta get a good thumbnail. Hang on. Okay, you guys do something cool for a thumbnail too.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the thumbnail.
Got a peace sign.
This is Fast and Loose. I don't prepare anything.
We know.
Our patrons though submit a lot of stuff.
God bless you, patrons. Providing
Yeah.
us content.
Yes, exactly. It's the Uruburos. They make the content. Well, they give us the content for the content that we make.
That's right.
To serve them the content. It's a beautiful system. It works for this. It works for reaction shots.
That's Twitch streaming, dude. It's all the Twitch
Yeah.
streamers.
Don't work hard. Work smart.
We also
you
just
know?
talked for 8 hours yesterday.
That's very.
Yeah,
true.
that's true.
Yeah, when I got home, I was like, "Why do I feel like I have a sore throat?" I was like, "Oh,
why?
right."
I was like, oh my god, that was yesterday?
That was
was
yesterday.
yesterday.
Whoa.
Don't say anything. No one knows. Don't spoil anything.
Game of the year? It's Forspoken.
Yeah.
We all played it.
2023. Yeah.
It's gonna get a big patch in December.
That's
yeah.
right.
For the game, no, right before November 8th. So it's that, or whenever the Game Awards noms go out. Yeah. How you all doing?
Good.
Mm-hmm.
Slightly stressed with work. I have a lot
Yeah,
to do,
there's a
but-
lot of
and
stuff.
a lot of
to do.
upcoming stuff, but good stuff. So
The stress level definitely cuts in half. Like once we've already had the conversation, though.
yes,
Like now it's just like assembling.
I have done work today, and it has reduced stress
yeah.
a lot.
Good,
So
good.
that's good.
Yeah. I've got 2 Mysterious Monsters to edit, the Goaty stuff to edit. I got to find us advertisers.
Yes.
I got to fix the roof and the ceiling.
Yes.
We'll have someone do it.
Mm-hmm.
And a bunch of other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
We got next week's easy update in the can, though. I finished that. I haven't put a thumbnail
I
or
guess put
uploaded it.
Glover again, right?
No, I need one for this year.
Yeah. I played Glover
Yeah,
again.
Glover.
Nice.
Sad game alert.
Full.
Glover is
Oh,
a sad
God,
game.
yeah, sad game. Yeah.
Huber loves them.
Huber loves
Glover?
a sad game.
Oh.
Oh yeah. What an
Yeah.
understatement.
Yeah.
He like thrives in that. It's like his Pokemon element.
I
You
feel
know
like
what I
it,
mean?
yeah.
It's like sad.
He's a
type.
sad type.
sad
yeah.
type.
depression type of content. Any game like that, he's like, yes. Any movie, yes.
But you know what makes me feel good? That we can laugh at his pain, you know?
Well, it's not even that. It's just he's always been like that.
Yeah.
True,
He's
yeah.
always
He's
like really
always,
heavy stuff.
for a really jolly guy, he's always been like steeped in
He's
sadness.
into like serial killer stuff.
He
and
likes
all
to.
that.
Yeah.
He likes to feel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a feelings
Empathy is his
connoisseur.
favorite emotion.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, heavens to Betsy. Alexander Ziryanov, first comment, getting in right there. As you open the front door of Easy Allies studio, you hear Blood swearing loudly and violently. Well, there's a theme of this
Yeah,
tonight. Bloodworth, I'm
it
sorry.
is.
We're all just kidding around. You immediately remember what you did last night. What will you do next? Bloodworth would never be swearing. We tease him because he chooses not to swear, which is totally fine.
He sometimes
We're all
accidentally
fine with it.
swears, but that's about it.
That he just misspoke. It
Yes.
wasn't his fault.
It's an accident.
It wasn't his
Yeah, it
fault.
wasn't even like a slip. It was just like my
But
mouth
we
didn't
caught
move
you.
correctly.
We caught you on tape, yeah. Posterity.
4K.
In four, well, it was 10K, 1080, 10K.
10K.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's this new
New
thing.
thing.
10K.
Yeah.
Swearing
In
violently
IMAX.
and loudly. What would get Blood to do that? I don't know.
I
like
honestly don't think
Huber
anything.
breaking like 5 embargoes in a row, like
I
in
honestly,
rapid, like a 6-shooter gun, just like bam, 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 bam. Quick.
God
I
of
feel
War
it-
3.
Yeah,
Uncharted 5.
yeah,
yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like Bloodworth could like find a body in here and he wouldn't swear.
yeah. He'd be like, whoa.
Gosh shucks.
He'd be like, well, crap, we gotta call the police.
What the crap?
What the crap? That's what he would say. He would see that he would trip on the body in the darkness, and then go, "What the crap?" And then turn on a light and be like, "Oh, what the crap?"
Yeah, it's
That's
it's,
how- right?
It's not possible.
Blood's
really.
Blood's not loving this.
Not possible.
Um,
He's got strong will.
Yeah,
I think, it's just
Stoic.
one of those things. It's like once it's not in your vocabulary, it's not in your vocabulary.
It's true.
right.
It
Like
just, it doesn't even
Fill it with
it
better
doesn't
words.
slip because it's not coming to mind.
his impulse is not to swear, so it wouldn't do it. Whereas,
A
like,
rare human.
yeah, I have to actively try to swear less.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it'd be like me just like randomly throwing out like some Korean words. I'm like, I don't
He doesn't even
I
know
don't know
Another
them.
language.
He's
Yeah.
never heard a
We got
swear
Gabby
word.
for that.
Yeah,
It's
Well, that's
fine.
not
me
true.
for that.
We got
Joa.
enough of that. But if you want to read some runes or something, I guess. That's always appreciated.
Yeah. He'll just swear. He swears in ancient runes. Which also cast weird spells and make golems come to life.
Yes.
But
Bloodworth-
yeah, I mean, what would I do next? I would be looking for what PC has been left running, I suppose.
They're all left
Because I'm
running.
like, I hear myself. What's happening?
Oh yeah.
Someone's been busy editing.
I mean, my first thought would be that someone is like impersonating Bloodworth, like that someone deep faked blood or
Yeah,
something.
it's like Clayface or
yeah,
something.
yeah. It's like a false Bloodworth.
Doppelganger. You know, if you see your doppelganger, that's bad luck. It means you're gonna die.
Christ, don't tell me shit like that.
According to who?
According to morons.
Doppelganger lore? I don't know.
I don't like that, Gabby. I don't want to hear stuff like
Contentious
that.
subject. So
Bloodworth, you don't have to
Can't really know
answer
who to
this.
trust on that.
You don't have to answer this.
The jury's still
But
out.
like,
Yeah, jury's
when
still
was
out.
the last
Big if
time you
true.
swore? Have you ever sworn?
I mean, definitely, but I couldn't like.
He's a young boy.
It's not like I have an impression of when the last time was.
But like years, in
yeah,
20
was it
years.
5
or
years
something.
ago or
Yeah,
was it 20
yeah.
years ago?
Yeah, 20 years ago.
Super Meat Boy.
He's a different man.
I
than-
think there's probably like a point, like I don't know, 10 or 15 years ago, where I would say stuff like as a quote, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then it kind of depends on like,
Like what?
but it, like
I almost got it.
I think the biggest dilemma would be like what's stupid Borderlands stuff.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Like I definitely was saying that.
They're like
because that
character
was like the
names.
term
Yeah,
yeah.
of the freaking
Yeah. Got it.
leveling up.
But even that's like a technicality. It's not even just.
Yeah,
Right.
some
It's
people
not free.
don't
You're
really
saying a
think
proper
about,
noun.
Yeah.
You're not even
Yeah.
saying that. It would be funny, Tokyo Slim, if he was just like October 11th, 2006,
The last day I ever
4:15 p.m.
I
Central
swore to
Time.
myself
Yeah,
I would
yeah.
never swear again.
Disturbed Swan claims that swans are the best.
Swans are evil.
Okay.
And then
But-
Cathal Fallon says that swans suck and ducks are better.
Huh.
Swans, I
But
heard,
I mean,
are
the
mean.
swan is
They're beautiful, but
disturbed.
they have bad attitudes.
Yeah, that is a
Oh,
disturbed
just like-
swan.
They'll
that's
chase your ass down.
What was that game? The Unfinished Swan.
Unfinished
That was a
Swan.
good one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that game was sick. Loved
And
it.
what game
Untitled
was in
Goose
lore
Game.
of that? What, there was a game that
It
was in the
connects
same.
to Edith Finch.
Yeah.
Right, that's right. Yeah. That was
Yeah.
cool.
There's like a
It's
connection.
good
There's
stuff.
a connection.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that. swans are good from a distance.
They look cool.
I like to
Beautiful.
watch
They
them.
mate for life. That's nice.
Yeah.
But like, I mean, like, I would never probably get close enough to swan. where I'd
You
be
should, nor should you.
afraid- or afraid
Geese
of it.
also will really come after you.
Yeah, I've had some encounters with geese growing up, but that's about
My
it.
God.
But they're just like dumb
Cemetery
little
geese
birds.
are
What do
especially
they do?
hardcore.
The Trumpet of the Swan. That's a good book.
Oh.
It's about a swan in Central Park, I believe. Growing up in Central Park.
My dad's second wife, now widow, I guess. She has a pond, sort of a thing. It's like a marsh for most of the year, but in the spring it becomes a pond.
Cool.
And there were these swans that like lived there for like 3 years in a row and like had babies. Yeah, very cool.
Nice.
Little row of swans. Daniel Travathan. Do you think chocolate and cheese melted in a microwave could taste any good?
No.
Together?
I think if you picked the right chocolate and the right cheese. I mean, I barely
Yeah,
remember
I'm
what
like-
cheese tastes like, but
My gut says
I haven't had-
probably not, but there's probably some cheese that it would work.
Well, does
Yeah.
it mean does Daniel mean together?
I mean, I assume melted cheese and
Yeah,
melted
melted
chocolate on their
together.
own is fine. I haven't had cheese since Bloodworth
wait a
Swore,
minute.
though. So.
That's right. The way this is worded, you just put chocolate and cheese in the microwave and melt them. You don't have to put them together.
Chocolate.
They can be
burns
next to
pretty
each
quick.
We're
other.
on to you, Daniel.
So you can eat them separately still.
You can't fool us.
That's a stupid question then. It's like, it doesn't matter then.
Spirit of the question, I think they're mixing them.
Yes.
Chocolate burns pretty quick. If you try to heat it up in the microwave.
Need confectioner, like
Yeah.
melting chocolate.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I think, like,
when you
A really mossy, like earthy kind of like cheese with a dark chocolate could be good.
a
Maybe.
mossy, earthy cheese. You haven't had cheese in a long time.
I haven't had cheese since
the hell
Bloodworth
are you
Swore.
talking
Yeah, I don't know anything about cheese.
Mossy cheese.
One time I
Alright.
remember I was at a fancy restaurant. I think I've talked about this before
You
on this
have.
show. But they brought out
before
the
I worked here.
they brought out the charcuterie and told me about a cheese that took like some dudes like 4 days to get out of a cave, and I'm just like,
Whoa.
you're a moron. And I'm just like, I'm not paying $200 for
Get
that
out
piece
of
of
a
cheese.
cave.
Get the fuck out of my face. Yeah, mossy cheese is just mold. Very true.
Mold is different than moss.
Chocolate and cream
True.
cheese. Is that good?
well, like a
Cream
cheesecake.
cheese. All
Oh.
cheese seems so gross to me.
Yeah.
Also, cheesecake.
Cheesecake. Yeah.
Cheesecake, yeah.
There's chocolate cheesecake.
Yeah, there is.
I don't
Yeah.
like cheesecake really.
We figured you out, Daniel.
Nice try.
Nice try. Can't
is it
put one over on us.
Tempering chocolate. That's how you get chocolate that doesn't melt when you touch it.
Gabby, will you shut up
Tempering chocolate
about
shiny.
tempering chocolate, for fuck's sake? Please.
Enthusiast.
I've had it up to here with you and tempering chocolate. Heavens to Murgatroyd. Dan Teason says, whistle or hum a song of your choice and see if everyone else can guess what it is. Oh, boy. Okay.
It has to be one that we would know.
Okay.
Yeah, it can't be a random. If you're random, like banging on pots and pans and you listen to in your car.
When I was giving Marissa, Gabby's roommate, a ride somewhere, and she said, "Oh, cool! I get to listen to some really weird music." I was like, "I have achieved a good life.
That girl, then.
I have made a good life for
We've all
myself."
known that kind of girl.
Yeah.
growing up.
I would say 90% of the time I like the music you play in your car. But
I
then
have a
10% of
very-
the time I'll be like, you need to change this.
I have a
immediately.
very wide taste in music. I mean, I could do one instantly that you would know,
Go on.
but that they wouldn't.
That's fine.
Sticker NCT.
But that's cheating.
No, that's. I don't think that's cheating.
All right. You got one, bro?
I'm still thinking.
This is a hard one. It's hard to just think of a
Think of a
song.
song.
Yeah.
I'm
I
terrible
had
at
8
that.
songs stuck in my head simultaneously like 2 minutes ago.
Oh, I won.
I know the song, but I don't know what it's called. Yeah. This is like middle school dance song.
Yeah.
I mean, I know the song. Isn't it that old?
I don't think so.
You
know what it's called?
No. I know the song. I know it, but I don't know what it's
And the
called.
landslide brought me down.
Yeah, okay. By whom?
Dixie Chicks did a cover of
Yeah,
it,
the Dixie
but it's
Chi- okay.
originally...
They're just the
Fleetwood
chicks
Mac.
now. Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah,
Fleetwood
you're right.
Mac.
They're
That song's
just
been
the
around for fucking ever then. Fleetwood Mac?
Yeah. But no, I'm not saying. I'm just saying. I don't think
They
the
played it
middle
at-
school dance songs. Were
They definitely
sad.
played it at one of my dances. It was a slow song.
Okay.
You guys don't have to if you don't want to.
Yeah, I'm just thinking of stuff. Next question. Oh,
This is what's funny. Like
Yeah.
whistle on command.
Superman.
Because it's like something you'll just whistle on your own, but then it's like when it's time to whistle, it's like, oh, that doesn't work.
yeah,
It's still bad.
Yeah, it's Zelda.
Yeah, we could do like. Yeah. Fun stuff. Splontot. That was from Dan, by the way. Splontot. Oh shit! It's fast and loose, and I've prepared no topics. It caught on. Quick, help me out, allies and/or esteemed guests. What should I put here next month? Wait, you can't farm us for content.
I think.
Wait,
We
who's
farm
gonna be
you
on
for
next
content.
month? Maybe you could.
No, I was gonna
people-
say,
the
I
people-
think you should have a question specifically for Don, so he has to be
Oh.
on.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing with most of our shows. If you haven't caught on, there are 7 of us, and if it's a show that I host, I'm always on it, like this or Trash Babies. The other 3 just take turns.
Sometimes it's not like.
Not always,
Sometimes
but
Damiani's
usually,
like, I
usually.
just drive home immediately.
Yeah.
Sometimes Don's like,
Usually.
I don't feel like doing it.
Well, and then like 95% of the time, if Don is on the episode, he'll be like, "Can you edit out that part where I said that thing?" And I'm like, "No, Don, it was fine."
Yeah, he's like, can you edit out that part where I said I liked cookies?
Yeah,
was
and I'm like,
weird.
Don, the
We're like,
episode has been
what?
uploaded and scheduled for 6 days.
Well, you could just be like, yeah, sure.
Yeah,
And then just upload it. And
I
you would
should
never
start
know.
doing that.
Yeah,
I forgot
yeah.
the
Be like,
question.
yeah, sure.
What should Splontot ask next
Ask-
next month's
ask
guest?
Don a
Ask Don about the gem.
The gem?
Yes,
The gem, yeah.
gem. Ask Don about
Okay.
the gem.
Yeah.
I don't know
Okay.
what that means, but that. Ask Don about the gem.
Yep.
Now I want to know it. Tune in next month.
And make sure to preface your question because for sure
We will all
whoever's on
forget.
Will forget.
Yeah.
Say last episode Brad told me
tried.
to ask Don about the gem.
Understood. Okay.
Okay,
Got it.
great. Love that, Splontot. They're in chat. This is so fun. Cathal Fallon, bad news. Your great uncle Billsby III has passed away and left you his haunted mansion. Great news. You finally own property. Are you flipping this bad boy to be able to afford a mortgage? Remodeling it because you love the decor and the blood-filled elevator makes for some amazing photographs? Or are you looking to rent it on the side as is or on Airbnb because you have no standards? Oh, because Airbnb has no standards.
I mean, the last one is closest, but I mean,
You can market it as like
you
a
market
haunted,
that
yeah,
thing.
You market
know
it
that
as
thing
a
is
haunted
haunted?
thing.
Oh,
Yeah. Oh,
you
yeah.
get money.
Yeah, Mike.
You get more than a regular
be like,
B&B.
Dude.
Yeah.
Let's go.
That was what I was going to say. I would market it as a haunted thing and rent it out.
Yeah.
And then also you
Then
host
you
like
have to
haunted
go
houses
there.
and stuff.
Exactly.
You still have to go there and like
I
clean
don't.
it up and
You
shit.
you hire like Verbo or one of those places to like clean it for you.
For you.
You never have to set foot in that
in my
place.
life want to encounter a ghost, so
Samesies.
yeah.
Get those
Probably
ghost hunter
there.
shows out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
Get royalties off of that.
Yeah.
They need stuff to fake, so yeah.
Yeah, they gotta fake something. Ghosts are so
Why not
funny
that
because
place?
like they scare the shit out of me. I like don't believe in them,
never
but I
seen-
also like
You've seen ghosts.
I've seen go. Yeah, I've had some experiences that I can't explain that I have explained on this show before. But
Yes.
like, yeah, I know I'm tired of telling that story, but I've definitely had some experiences. But like, yeah, it's one of those things where it's like, despite that, I'm still just like, probably not real. But I can't explain what I've seen, the experiences.
You don't know?
But
Yeah.
I figure there's probably a lot of like, it's probably more like quantum
But
shit
it's
or
like,
something.
I kind of want to just live in there. Like, how haunted is it? If your uncle lived in there for so long, it's like, whatever.
How
Like, maybe it's not
haunted
even a big
is it?
deal.
Yeah, true.
Maybe
That's
you
a
got, like-
question,
Maybe
right?
like
Because
Casper is just like a dumb
well,
kid
how'd your
ghost
uncle
who's-
die? Maybe he got
Maybe he
offed
just died
by
of
the
old
ghost.
age.
Poltergeist.
if you know it's haunted, is it still scary?
That's true.
Yeah.
That's a
Yes.
question.
Yes.
Have you seen Haunting of Hill House?
Or
You
any
wake up,
ghost
you're just
movie.
like, oh, okay.
Well, what if the ghost
It's
is
that
just
guy
really
again.
cool?
That happens.
The ghost could be
apparently.
chill. Actually, you know what you do is you go to the ghost house and you say, "Hey, I have a unique marketing opportunity. Go in with me on this."
Profit.
You
Can you sign
have
a
a
release
haunted house
form?
with consent. First, yeah, have the ghost sign a release. Yeah, the ghost writing thing. Please sign this release.
with a Ouija.
Do you consent to be marketed for an Airbnb scheme? Knock twice on the table. If yes. They consent.
Whoa.
44 answers. Please explain your latest answer in Fortnite terms.
44 stars.
44. What did I say?
And 44 answers.
Oh. 44 stars. Sorry. I don't know enough Fortnite terms. So if you want to
Victory Royale.
get a Victory Royale. Yeah, if you want a Victory
Chug,
Royale,
chug.
the rental
See you-
space,
yeah.
the rental property space, get consent from your
We could rent it.
pug.
We could rent the house out as a battle royale zone.
Truly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Put little Nerf guns everywhere. Nerf guns.
Who lasts the longest in the
Laser
house?
tag. Who lasts the longest? And the ghosts can provide the miasma, the death cloud. What do they call it in Fortnite?
Yeah,
the ring.
storm. The ring.
The
Or
storm. So yeah, you get the ghosts because they're in on it to do the storm, and you constrict the house with Nerf guns or laser tag or something.
I think
This would be
that's it.
sick. In fact, we should do this.
Sorry, I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh,
Hell yeah.
next fundraiser, top goal: Brad goes ghost hunting.
Oh, dude, I could do that.
I would love you to go
do that
to. Yeah, me and Donnie are camera crew.
Yeah.
I'll be scared
Where
as
should
shit.
we go?
I don't know.
Wear one of those
Well,
like
you-
helmets with a GoPro.
They
on
have
it.
Oh, yeah.
the ghost ship, right? Is that still
The
open?
Queen Mary?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can do the Queen Mary.
Don't make me go on the water, dude.
I'll be having fun.
I want to go.
Well, he
I don't
said
want to
Brad.
go ghost hunting, but I would go to like a haunted place like that.
Fuck.
I don't want to encounter a ghost.
Yeah. Beware of hitchhiking ghosts. DeWatt is a choose your own adventure ebook a video game? If no, what about visual novels? If yes, what about those SpongeBob episodes they put onto GBA that let you choose which episode to watch?
Let
Great
you
question.
choose which episode to watch.
Great question.
This is a very interesting and complicated question. I guess
So I guess anything that people can think anything's a video game nowadays, pretty much.
True.
Anything you
Yeah.
interact with,
an
like
ebook.
in a virtual space.
But if an ebook, you're
It
just
depends on
saying
the
to
reader.
go to the page number.
But
That's
a
already
Twine
written
game,
there.
a Twine game is a video game, but you could run it on an ebook reader
Sure.
because it's all text. But an e-ink tablet isn't exactly video the way it works. I mean, you could probably hack one to play Doom or watch Tenet or whatever, but like, it's kind of. I mean, it
As
depends on how you define video,
Nolan
I guess.
intended.
As Nolan intended. Yeah.
Watching
I mean, shit, sure, why not?
sure.
The rule on reaction
It's
shots is
constantly
everything
changing.
counts. So yes, everything is a video game.
Dude, I want to watch SpongeBob on a GBA. See what that
Dude,
looks
that'd
like.
be sick,
Wow.
I had the GBA movie player for sure. I might still have it.
Yeah, you better still
sitting
have
around
that.
somewhere.
Yo.
Damn.
Or maybe
I had a
that
Game
up.
Gear TV tuner.
Oh,
Oh, I
sick.
think
remember
actually. Yeah,
parents
I
would
might
let me
not know where
play
it
it
is because it might have been something I got for my wife, and so she's got it in like a different box
that.
somewhere.
Got it.
Yeah.
Got it.
Sounds more like
But
a
it wasn't
wife.
one of those things where you. It wasn't one of those things where you bought like a separate cartridge. It was like you like
Oh.
loaded files onto
I
it.
see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shaz needs chicken nuggets.
Go get
So
some
if somebody
Shaz.
could help them out, that'd be great.
I do too.
I don't mind a good chicken nugget, personally. I'm not above it. Yorgos, what is your outlook for 2023 in terms of Easy A moving forward? Are you satisfied with changes made after Easy X22?
I'll say something about this.
Sure.
Yeah.
I think a lot of things were said at EasyX22 that just like couldn't come to pass for various reasons.
Yeah.
Members left.
Yeah, people
etc. Yeah. So, I think that's disappointing for the company and disappointing for the fans, but there's nothing that could have been done really about it.
I mean, mostly I think that's just like the more personalized reviews thing. Because that was
Right,
kind of
yeah,
a
yeah,
Ben,
exactly.
Ben's
Yeah, that
thing.
was Ben was
That was
going to be
mostly
taking
Ben's
over
thing.
more of
That's
that
what-
stuff.
Yeah. I think that like
But yeah, I mean, I think there's definitely assessments in all of that to be made about different things.
oh
and,
yeah.
I think that I just lost what I was going to say. But no, it's like well, sometimes like when you like have an idea to do something and then you start doing it and you're like, okay, well, maybe that idea wasn't really
Yeah.
the direction what we wanted to go or whatever.
Like Together We RPG. Just not going to happen.
That's true. I remember.
That was an
I remember
idea that we had. We were
went a
stoked
couple
about
of
it, and
different
then we were
directions.
just like, nah,
Yeah.
fuck it.
I have ideas,
Mm-hmm.
but I need time to do it. So I have to do it when I'm not super busy, and I
Which
just
is all
keep
the
picking
time.
up games, and I just need to stop not picking a game because I'm like, well, we should cover this game. But it's
Yeah.
like, maybe I shouldn't. So
And I mean, like, I think that the biggest change from EZX of last year was, like a more directed, like leadership kind of a change.
yep.
And like, I think that that's been good. It's been interesting. It's been a challenge. I know.
But I think ultimately it's
losing
been,
half
like,
my week to the podcast.
really-
Yeah, yeah.
It's like,
Well, and it's also been like, it's been better for the company, I think, because
Yeah,
now it's like we
absolutely.
can make decisions quicker, even always as a group, but like things just kind of can happen better. But I mean, like, you know, the patron numbers are as low as they've ever been, so that sucks. So hopefully we can fix that or find other things to
Yeah.
replace that, because yeah,
I mean, I do find
it's not
it
sustainable.
not in a Schadenfreude way, but I do find it comforting that like everyone in the industry seems to be having
Right.
trouble. So
That's
I'm like,
the
okay,
thing,
we're not
like-
just weird freaks who are like
Well, that's kind of the thing that's crazy is like gaming seems to be like imploding. Like solar streamers
Well,
are
it's
like the
just-
thing that works
It's
and
just
nothing else
super
does.
crowded space,
Yeah, and it's like
There's a lot.
we've all been doing this for 100 years,
nah, me.
and like, well, right, but like the company, the
Yeah,
entity
Mm-hmm.
in Game Trailers form or this form, in some sense, has been around for heavens 20
Yeah.
years or some shit, like
yeah.
a long time. Actually, yeah, because this is year 7 almost, so it'd be
Yeah.
20 years because Game Trailers was
Yeah,
13.
it's been about 16 years for me.
Yeah. And so like that's pretty amazing. We just need to grow. We just need to get more eyes, we need to be shared more, and we need to monetize better. Which is currently
Yes.
what we're working on.
Yeah,
That's
we're
like my
working on it.
main project right now. So
I am happy though. The progress we did on the podcast, you taking over, has been good. I
podcast
think.
is great. Frame Trap
And
is
Frame Trap's
awesome.
has been good. So
Yeah.
I've been happy about it.
You're doing great on
Brad,
Frame
I
Trap.
want to send. Do you look at the comments?
I do sometimes,
Okay.
yeah.
They're so nice. I always, when I see a nice comment, I'm like, I should send this to Brad. And then I'm like, no,
I
you
read them
probably see it.
sometimes,
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
They are very nice.
No, I love that. Yeah, you've been
On
doing
Reddit
super well.
the other day, someone was like, "Is it bad that I like Brad better than Ben hosting Frame Trap?"
Maybe it's just like they're in that
preference.
sense, it's just a preference. But
Yeah.
I
But I was
appreciate
like,
it. Thank
Different
you.
strokes for different folks.
I appreciate it.
For sure.
Reddit turning around. They're turning around.
But is that a bad thing? Have all the haters left?
No.
Do you
Definitely
want-
have not all
No.
left.
Do you want? But if all the comments are positive, that means only the people who really love you
No,
are still
that's not
around.
true.
It's definitely
James
not true.
Willems told me that.
Damn.
But I literally see nasty people still.
Well, yeah, they're always
Yeah, that's
there.
right. Yeah, that's what I was like.
New people showed up in our tattoo video. That's for damn sure.
That was so funny.
And I haven't seen a like comment in a really long time.
Oh,
Because they say we
Oh,
say
sure.
like every other
Oh.
word,
I see him every now and then.
which we do. We live in fucking California.
Yeah.
But also, that's just a filler word. That's an
Yeah.
American
Yeah.
filler word. It's also an English-speaking filler word.
Yeah, get over yourself.
The the one thing that with the it's not even necessarily real feedback, but it's just so weird. The people will notice it. Gabby is like that gets under my skin is people commenting on dislikes on a video because it's not even
so
real.
annoying that you
You
It's
can't
like
even see them
real.
anymore.
right, but there's like extensions out there that claim
yeah.
to show them
They're not
anyways,
real.
and
Yeah.
they're always wrong. Anytime I see somebody comment
It's
about how
not
many
even that
dislikes
they're
a video
little
have,
wrong. They're wildly incorrect. And
Yeah.
you'll be
Yeah.
like, but
like
I
they were
see
saying,
it. You're lying.
they were
to
saying
me.
like a 1-to-1 ratio on Forspoken. I'm like, it's not even close.
close.
Like the
Yeah,
dislikes
yeah,
are
yeah.
like less than a fifth of like likes.
Stupid. And they just like are fighting with Bloodworth in the comments. Like, you're lying to me. Like, what would we gain out of
Yeah,
me lying
yeah.
to you?
Also,
What would we
stop
gain?
responding to people.
Yeah, that's also
all
true.
of you.
No.
No, it's,
Yeah, well, like same with like those net worth things that sometimes come up if you
Those
like
are so-
Google someone you know or whatever. They're always so
that is
wrong.
hilarious.
Yeah,
I have no money.
yeah. Definitely. Don't believe everything you see on the internet. Basically, is the take home there.
Yeah, I don't know how net worth even works. That's how little money I've ever had. Like, why would I know?
I'll explain it to you later. Joad. Favorite Vine? Ooh, that's tough. There are a lot of really good Vines. Road Work Ahead, well, I sure hope so, is pretty good. God damn it. Sophia and I will just like watch videos
Yeah,
of
I
Vine
love a Vine
compilations
compilation.
sometimes.
Dude, at first thought of like a vine that you see in the jungle.
Yeah.
no, that's
You
what I
just
was
whip out
thinking
some
of.
like
is
I'm
Vine-
scientific.
thinking grapes,
is
but I'm like, is there
Vine
another
dead?
fruit that
Vine
works?
died
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah. But then it came back, remember? And then
Yeah, and then it was
I think
bad.
Yeah, I don't know.
Man, I mean, I could watch a Vine compilation and then tell you which one was my favorite.
Yeah, I can't off the top of my head.
There are so many good old Vines,
Yeah.
man.
Good old vine.
Oh, the guy who did Zendaya as Michi had one where it was like
Yeah.
an all-female Ghostbusters, like whatever, and then he looks at the camera and it's like, I'm an adult virgin.
yeah.
That was
yeah.
pretty funny. Road Work Ahead, I sure hope it does. I think that's Drew Gooden or something. But there are so many good Vines.
So many-
All of them are my favorite. I like the really weird ones. Anyway, Sarah Knight, what is a national treasure? The treasure itself or the friends we made along the way?
I
Either.
love National Treasure.
I love National
Such
Treasure
a good
too.
movie.
I need to watch 1 and 2, I mean. I need to watch the show. I mean, I guess technically a national treasure are like, the Declaration of Independence.
Yeah, usually something like
That
that.
kind
I
of shit.
assume.
If
The
Nicolas
national
Cage would
parks,
steal
Liberty
it,
Bell or something.
it's a national treasure. Yes, the national parks are a national treasure. And a natural treasure.
Natural Treasure.
California condors.
Oh,
National
fuck.
Yeah.
Condors, dude.
Bald eagles. I saw a bald
The
eagle when I was
albatross.
home.
Cool.
Oh,
It was
nice.
Really cool.
Sick.
My hometown
Was it
has a
saluting?
trail in our park
Yeah.
where
It
you
had a
see
military
eagles.
costume.
Awesome.
And then
And
just fired a
helmet.
gun in the air a couple
Yeah,
times.
yeah.
Threw some
Um,
tea into the water.
Yeah, people had said that they had been seeing them in my mom's neighborhood when I went home, but we
Whoa.
we didn't spot any when we were walking around. We did see an owl like swoop down right in front of us one night, which was
I
nice.
love owls.
Yeah.
I saw a hawk sitting on a cross on top of a church like 2 days ago, and I was like, "Whoa, that's pretty metal."
Yeah.
Cool.
I see a lot of
cool
hawks.
Hawk.
I think
Oh, there are
on the
hawks.
405, yeah.
Hawks be shopping.
Yeah.
Bald eagles, I believe, are not endangered anymore.
I heard that.
Right.
We did it.
We did.
Bald eagles.
Keep it up.
Final answer. National treasure. Alaska got it lousy with bald eagles. You can't go
Yeah,
5
they're all over
seconds.
the gap.
Yeah,
Rotten
damn
with
damn
them.
ass rotten with bald eagles. Andrew Niven. Just watched the first episode of Chernobyl.
Such a
I
gem.
thought about doing that the other day too.
I'm a
like,
Chernobyl head. I
Popping
love
on Chernobyl.
Chernobyl.
That's
You're
a great
noble.
show, not one I would
I'm
Yeah.
quickly
a
watch
nobleman.
again.
You're a nobleman, a nobleite. These guys could make a great TV show out of Half-Life. Ooh, the whole situation reminded me of the Resonance Cascade in Black Mesa, and I feel like since Valve is still dragging their feet, it'd be great if they just license out the IP for them to play with.
Sure.
I think you're probably right. They can be like Konami with Castlevania. They don't even need to check on or micromanage it.
Don't
lol.
look at it.
Wow.
Is this a dumb idea or a best one or both? Discuss or make better suggestions of a game to show conversion that you'd want to see.
Game to show
Yeah,
conversion.
Castlevania doesn't really
Tunic.
have a story either. So
Right.
it's pretty easy to
Yeah, The Last of Us
Not much of it.
team / Chernobyl team making a Half-Life is a
That'd be
good
cool.
fit. That's
Yeah.
a good fit. Or the
Free
Andor
man.
team doing a
Free.
Half-Life would be
Yeah.
pretty sick. What other good game? What other games would make it? I mean, make an actually good Resident Evil show. That'd be
Dude,
pretty
yeah.
metal.
There's so many
Silent
that
Hill
have
would
been,
be
like,
really
options
good.
that are just sitting around in limbo right now.
Yeah,
It's kind of hard to say.
Deus Ex would make a
Elden
good
Ring.
show. Here's the thing:
That would be
people
hard to
people
do.
sometimes say like,
Deus Ex would,
Make a
would be better as
Bloodborne-
an
Hard to
animation.
do.
It'll be awful.
yeah, but the people are like, make a Bloodborne movie, and I'm like,
No.
you could, it'd be neat, but there are too many pitfalls that you could fall into.
Yeah,
I
It would
think.
also
much.
be like rotten with CGI in a.
But I think if you got like Inarritu or somebody, I don't know if he'd do a good job, but like if you did it like The Revenant, where it's like
Oh.
there's barely any talking,
Yeah, I think that's
and a blood
appropriate.
a Bloodborne movie where it's basically like the setup of like Dread or
Yeah.
The Revenant,
Yeah.
where there's like hardly any talking, and it's like two people trying to just get through it.
Yeah, I think
That
that's
would
the
be
way to do it.
sick. Like that would be really good. Because, like, you could get bogged down in lore if you wanted to, or you could just make it really dumb and cheesy.
Yeah, you need to just, like, not tell the audience a lot.
Yeah.
Just
make
clues.
it weird and
Yeah.
mysterious and, like, dread, where it's like you just get dropped in. This is the world. Don't worry about it. They're just trying to get out of the building.
But however, it'll probably do terrible because people are like, I don't know what's going on.
Well,
What is this?
you never know, I guess. Last of Us was the biggest premiere on HBO.
Yeah,
Obviously,
but, I
Last of
mean,
Us is much more popular
Yeah,
than...
and less complicated.
Yeah.
And that show's about the characters.
Yeah, for sure.
Or the story.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you could do a good Bloodborne. You just
Maybe.
need the right people.
You should probably animate it, honestly.
Oh, sick.
Yeah.
Because you could be hyper violent with it.
True.
Which Bloodborne is.
There are Bloodborne comics, and they're pretty disturbing,
Yeah.
like graphic novels.
But could you imagine though if they did like really good like stop motion / miniatures of like
I like
the
stop
Bloodborne
motion.
beasts?
Yeah, I like
Yeah,
stop motion.
they're-
That's cool.
Dude, like a live action with like really good stop motion beasts would be kind of awesome.
Yeah, Guillermo del
Live
Toro.
action with stop motion?
Live action people with stop motion
Yeah.
beasts.
Yeah.
Like Jurassic Park.
I feel
was
like
gonna
people are too lazy though to do that now.
do it like The Thing. Like a like Carpenter at the peak of his powers. But he's not like scary enough. His movies aren't really scary.
Yeah.
But like, what's the animation Leica? Right?
Leica.
That's been doing the good stop motion.
Yeah, that'd
That's
be
just stop
nasty.
motion. That's not.
Right.
No, like
But
people
have you
in
never?
that.
Are you unfamiliar with the concept of stop motion in a live action movie?
No, I think I know what you mean, but
Ghostbusters. The dogs are
okay.
stop motion.
Jason.
Clash of the
Argonauts.
Titans.
Clash
Yeah,
of the Titans,
Clash
yeah.
of Titans, everything. It's like how they did CG in the 30s.
Yeah, I know, but like, does that look good now?
No.
Yeah, exactly.
Not usually, but we're saying
mean,
it could look cool.
It- yeah.
It can look cool.
That's
Especially
why I'm
with
saying
lighting.
It should, like, I think it should be a Leica thing or like straight up an anime.
Yeah. I mean, I think if you did it like The Thing or like a Cronenberg or something, I just can't think of the person to do it.
Tokyo Slim live action beast with stop motion people.
What are you, David Lynch? Yeah. Denis Villeneuve, Bloodborne, do it. He'd be a better Dark Souls maybe. Samuli Vuorinen,
90s show.
cool name.
Apparently that
90s show
is
question
really
mark.
good.
I
Really?
just saw it.
X-Men the
It's-
animated series.
It's a extension of the 70s show?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's the
kids'
same
kids.
parents.
Oh my god, dude.
Wait, it's their kids?
Yeah,
I didn't
it's like
realize
Topher
that.
Grace and Laura Prepon, like their children.
Oh wow, I
and
didn't
their
know that.
children's friends, but it's still the basement of
Yeah, of the grandparent.
of
Yeah,
Topher Grace's.
I never
friends.
even had any interest in the 70s show.
I've
so
seen-
I would catch it
no
here and there
reference,
for
yeah.
sure.
I had a friend who really loved it, so like anytime we were after house, we would watch
But
it like late at
What was
night.
the 80s show then? There was
It
the
wasn't
80s.
The
there.
80s
Was
show.
it just standalone
The
thing?
80s show was loosely. There
Yeah,
was
there
a
was
show
an
called
80s.
That 80s Show,
Oh.
and it was awful.
Yeah.
And it was like loosely related. They like referenced the other stuff, but it was
Okay.
like mostly disjointed.
Just
If I've only like watched a YouTube video about it. I never saw
I'm
it,
sure
but
most
like
people didn't see much
I
of
heard it was not good. So I kind of wrote off the 90s show out of hand, but I guess
Apparently
it's
it's good.
Guess it's good. Oh, okay. Andreas but if we're saying favorite 90s show, yeah, X-Men cartoon was really good.
Yeah.
Simpsons in the 90s was pretty good.
Simpsons in the
Oh,
90s was
yeah.
so good.
Super
dude.
good.
Seinfeld? Oh my god, Seinfeld.
yeah, you got X-Men
absolutely.
or X-Files.
X-Files,
yeah.
dude. God damn, there were some good shows in the
It
90s.
was, yeah.
Walker, Texas.
Sure.
I didn't like that.
Dude, I think it's The Simpsons, man.
Oh yeah, Simpsons
Pride
or
and
Seinfeld or
Prejudice,
X-Files for sure. Yeah.
Miniseries.
The live-action PBS Beauty and the Beast, where Ron
Oh.
Perlman plays the Beast.
Ooh.
That might have
That's
been 80s.
Whoa.
That's pretty easy. Already looks like a beast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They barely did any
Yeah.
makeup.
The first celebrity I ever
Don't
saw
comb
in
your
Los
hair.
Angeles. I saw him at the Ralph's on in Hollywood.
Rock and Roll Ralph's? That's what they call that one.
In Hollywood?
The one on Sunset?
No. Near UCB.
Oh.
That one. Is that a Ralph's? Maybe it's a Vaughn's.
That's a Vaughn's.
Oh, okay. Then at the Vaughn's. Saw him.
Or a John's if it's far enough east.
It's not a John's.
Oh, okay.
100%.
Andreas Clanthos, if The Leftovers were a video game, do you think it would be better suited as a point-and-click adventure or a story-based walking simulator?
I don't know what that
Probably
is.
the latter.
First person shooter.
I've never watched it.
I don't know what it is.
It's a first-person shooter
It's
where
a
you're
show.
not meant to use your
I
gun
know.
at all.
I know it's a show, Blood.
The Leftovers is a weird one for me because I watched the first like 2 episodes on HBO season 1 and I hated it. Like I thought it was the worst thing I'd ever seen, and people kept telling me it was amazing. So I skipped season 1, watched seasons 2 and 3, and loved it. Season 2 especially is very good, and the way they like wrap everything up, like there is an answer, and it's actually pretty cool, pretty neat. I think a walking simulator made by like Chinese Room would be pretty sick. Like everybody's gone to the Rapture
Yeah, I was
style.
just about to say that.
Joshua Green. Also, that show, the best thing in season 1 is Retrograde by James Blake.
Oh, that song is so good.
That song is real good. Woo! Joshua Green, have you ever worked a night shift? I've been 10 p.m. to 7 a.m. the past 9 years. Whoa.
Oh,
No.
wow.
Yeah, what do you think I do after I leave here?
Yeah, Bloodworth never sleeps.
I know
So
some people are into that.
he'll
though.
blast.
All-nighters.
Yeah, he'll blast a thing into Slack at 4 a.m. and I'm just
Yeah,
like, Blood.
what? Yeah.
My sister-in-law who's a nurse, like loves the night shift. She like, prefers it because you get paid more.
Oh.
Of course, yeah.
I mean, editing stuff like at Viacom and whatever, like we'd have days
Had,
where
like overnight edits.
not overnight. I tend to say no to those because I get kind of stressed if I'm still up at like 3
yeah, it
a.m.
sucks. Yeah. Especially to be working.
I might actually take one for a thing in March, but like usually we'd be done by 1 or 2. But yeah,
I've
I
like
try not to.
pulled multiple all-nighters in a row, but never like
Mon Dieu.
as a job. Yeah.
In Chicago, I had to get up really early, so I'd get up before the sun.
Jesus
but,
Christ.
Yeah, I had to be there because we had to be there when market opened, so I like had to be there at like 6 a.m. I think.
I guess my first like
so yeah.
actual job that I got paid for was, well, actually it would have been the second year, so not the first, but I did like some like summer camp as a teenager. Like I was working at the summer camp, and so the second year I was like the night shift like security. Although I don't even know what I would have done. There was just a guy walking around with a flashlight all night.
Dude, was that scary?
Yeah,
Were you worried
bears and gators.
about Jasons and ghosts and shit? I've seen too many movies to do that job. Holy shit.
But it was funny though because
They're wild Jasons out
It's like
there.
what I know there had to have been like things that I could have done and like phone numbers and stuff like that to have called. But like in retrospect, like I don't
You're dead,
remember.
You can't call. Like if Jason.
I don't remember what I would have.
If the
actually
various
been able to
Jasons
do.
or Freddys roaming the camps,
Yeah.
You're Jason's Voorhees.
you're Jason's
You're Freddy's
Voorhees.
Krueger.
Because I think probably the intention was more of like, oh, if you see a camper
yeah, if
sneaking
they're
out, then
trying
you
to go
go and you
kiss,
knock
yeah.
on the cabin and tell the counselor or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
God, we had like when I was a counselor, we had such a problem with that.
But I remember.
Kids going out
Oh, like
either
to,
really early in the morning or like truly in the middle of the night
To,
to
like-
go make out.
to go make out or whatever.
But I remember because I would also walk around like and check like the interior of buildings and stuff. So like walking around an auditorium at
Someone
times.
getting their mail, I think.
But sometimes like I wouldn't turn the lights on, so I'd just be walking around like with the flashlight and feeling like I was playing Doom or something.
Yeah.
It was just like,
Dude, my
walking
mind
through all
plays
the
such
hallways.
tricks on me.
Yeah. And
I was
then-
at an Airbnb in Big Bear and I thought there was a giant baby on the wall, and I had to turn on the lights and put on my
To
glasses
assure yourself.
and make sure that the chair I propped under the door was still secure, so no giant babies could get in.
But I remember there were times doing that when there'd be like some of the tech guys or whatever just would be hanging out, like playing SimCity on the computer.
This was at
and
the
stuff.
Oh, camp?
Yeah. Because there was like auditorium as well.
Oh,
you know,
okay.
so
Fancy camp.
and then oh yeah, I would have a golf cart that I would drive around. I wouldn't just like walk the whole thing because it's huge.
Did you do like
But-
jumps on it?
Oh,
or
Batman
anything?
the Animated
Sick
Series,
like that?
hell yeah.
No, like the opposite. Like the tire went flat and like in the middle of the night. It's like all I could do is just like pull it off to the side of the road and leave it there, and like
On what?
let the maintenance guys.
The camp
Golf
truck? Oh, golf
cart. Yeah.
One summer camp I went to, the bathroom was down this long hill. So in the mid, if you had to go to the bathroom in the middle of the night, you had to wake up your counselor, who would then walk you down the hill in the middle of the night in the pitch black to go to the bathroom.
Damn.
That's a bad system.
Yeah,
Horrible.
the cabins there had bathrooms at least, and then there was like next to the cafeteria there was a little like rec room that had like some arcade games. Like I remember it had the Battletoads arcade
Cool.
game in there and some other stuff.
Did you guys have like camp mythology?
Oh, sure.
Like Camp
They're
Ghost
always
and
like
stuff?
legends. Yeah.
We had one at some YMCA camp I went to. The Milkman.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's evocative.
There
it's
was, like,
some
a run-
Psychonauts lore over here.
Yeah.
There was like a
Oh yeah.
like a shed in the middle of this like marsh kind of thing, like a bog.
A bog shed, yeah.
Bog shed, and it was like kind of
course.
broken down, so people would say like that's where the milkman lives. I just remember that. I probably wasn't close enough to the mic. I just remembered that.
This morning, Sophia came into our room and was like kissing me, and she goes, "Milkman's here, time to get up." And I was just like, "What the fuck? Why are you the milkman? The fuck's going on?"
But yeah, in terms
very
of
cute.
in terms of animals, like the pond was full of gators, and so sometimes you could like shine a light out and catch the eye shine.
Damn.
And then
Gators, dude.
Gators.
and then armadillos. And see armadillos sometimes like digging around at night. And what's funny is like they're kind of blind, and so like, there'd be times where I'd walk up to them and they get on their hind legs and just like start sniffing around. And I'm like, I'm right here.
Oh, armadillos
We-
are cute.
We invented our own lore at camps sometimes where, like, I think I've told the story about at German language camp, we didn't want to do what they told us to, so we swing danced instead, and we called ourselves the Jive Kinder, which is German for swing kids. But then one, at a different camp, I think it was Scouts or something, we were all in the cabin with our counselor, and who was, like, some person from my school, and there was, like, a big spider that happened in the door in the cabin.
Spider happened in the cabin.
It happened. A spider. It happened in the cabin.
A
It was,
spider
but it was
occurred.
big. It was a big spider
It
that
spawned
happened.
into the cabin.
It spawned in, yeah. And then like one kid saw it, and then the counselor was like, "Oh, ish!" and like threw a thing at it, and then we all like yelled and ran out of the cabin while the and this is like night.
Yeah.
You and like it was a big spider. It was like hand-sized spider, and then. For the rest of the week, it was referred to as the Big Ish.
Man.
I love
That's
that.
funny.
It was really good. Anyway, if we're done with camp stories, I'll move on. Matt
Ever go to
Preston.
camp?
Yeah, in 6th grade we had to for a thing.
What?
Yeah.
You had to.
It was like
Had to?
yeah, in the school year.
Oh,
it was
yes,
like
I
a
did
week
those.
Torture
thing,
camp.
outdoor ed. I hated it.
Mine was called Nature's Classroom.
Yeah.
Well, that's kind of classy. We would do. I kind of liked it because I would sneak out and make out with my girlfriend. But like for marching band, we would go and stay in other schools. So we'd be in their
Oh, sure.
school overnight, and we would sleep on the floor.
Right.
And they would segregate the genders, or they would
Yeah.
try to.
Lock in.
But then, like, we would always sneak around the schools and
Yeah.
explore at night.
cool.
So cool.
And it was so cool and weird. But I remember one of them, somewhere in Wisconsin, it was like Whitewater. No, it wasn't Whitewater. Somewhere smaller. But they had, like, this creepy secondary gymnasium. And, like, we got in there somehow, and there was straight up... You know that scene in... The Sixth Sense when he looks up the staircase and sees those two people like hung from the ceiling or whatever. They had like a hallway, like a staircase that looked like that, but it had like a metal cage over it.
What?
Whoa.
And we were all just like standing there for like minutes, and we were just like, "This is fucking weird." Like
That's where
this
they
is.
keep the beast.
Yeah, I'm like, what is this? Like, we couldn't figure out like what it was for, like why they had it that way. It was so weird. It was like caged off.
Yeah, it is weird.
Like, I'm sure just for like so people didn't go over there, but it was like
Yeah,
really
maybe
creepy
went
at
to the
night.
roof or
It
something.
was like a red light too. It was awful.
Whoa.
It was really wild. Matt Preston, who is someone that helped legitimize gaming as a hobby/career in your life? Shout out to Victor Lucas, who made big effort for getting video game content on TV in Canada for decades. Also, shout out to Blood and Huber for their clips during his Goaty show. Love and respect. Oh
Yeah.
yeah, right.
Yeah, thanks to
Victor
Vic.
Lucas's.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's interesting
oh.
because
Oh.
like Electric Playground is something that like I had heard about time, and again, but that never really like had access to or watched or anything like that. And so it's just
Well, because it's Canadian, right?
Well, but it was also like syndicated. It was, different channels would carry it. So it's just interesting every once in a while, like one of those old clips will pop up on my feed. There was one with like Vic talking about like Perfect Dark, with Tommy Tallarico. And I'm just like, this is wild because it's like, I think I really only met Vic like 7 or 8 years ago. Like around the time we were starting is like when I actually like first had a conversation with him, and I really didn't have any picture of him. Somehow I knew who he was.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's wild to like see something from that far back, and it's like I hear Vic, and like, oh yeah, that's like I can see through the blurry VHS footage that's Victor Lucas.
Yeah, I came to this field through editing. So to me, it was just a job at first, and now it's just wound up being this. But I would say, like, my friends legitimized gaming. Like, for me, like, I didn't really have, like, that. There was never that phase where, like, gaming was never uncool.
Yeah, same.
Like, with all my friends and stuff, we were, like, we'd be camping out in the backyard in a tent, but we'd have Need for Speed, blasting Smashing Pumpkins on a CD player, like, that's how we spent the summer, so...
Yeah, I mean, I would just say it had cool teachers. Like, I had teachers in middle school that, when I wrote for the, like, stupid little school paper where you're like, an article was, like, maybe a paragraph or two, maybe 4 paragraphs, and they let me write about video games, and
that's cool.
I had English teachers that I would trade video games with, like Super Nintendo games.
That's cool.
And then my English teacher, when I was a freshman in high school, like when we were studying opera and went to opera and stuff, like I recorded the opera from Final Fantasy VI on a VHS tape and let her borrow that and check it out.
So cool.
Wow.
So yeah, I mean, teachers, absolutely. And then I also, when I started up in the local paper, having the editors there be into it, and she and I traded video games as well.
Very cool. My eyes just started getting light sensitive, and we are nearing the 1 hour mark. And you know what that means? We try to go faster and fail. Conrad says, now that both have been properly revealed to the world, I'll ask again, Avatar or Avatar?
Avatar.
I don't know Avatar.
Whatever, yeah, I think it's just Avatar with
go with
Abba.
it, though.
It's Avatar.
Avatar, yeah.
Yeah, I would prefer Avatar. I was ruthlessly bored during Avatar 2. Josh Navarro, do you guys have any dream video games you know will never be made? Since I was a kid, I always dreamed of Zoids. Remember Zoids?
Zoids.
I do,
Remember
yeah.
Zoids?
Yeah.
Probably not.
I do.
An open world Zoids game where you can fight each other. Zoids hop out of them to repair them and explore. Hop out of what?
Zoids are like giant
Yeah.
like, robot.
They're like,
Oh, I remember
Tiger
Zoids.
mechs.
Yeah,
Animal
yeah.
shaped
Zoids.
robots, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
feel like
I
they've said this before.
I sort of tried to review an import
Robots.
Zoids game
Yeah.
Little
It's
robots.
for
Japanese
GameCube,
anime.
and yeah, that did not work
Yeah.
out. It was too complicated for me
But
to
a dream
understand
game
what
you
the
know
crap
that
is
will
happening.
never be made.
Turn-based Zelda game.
Ooh, that's cool.
You know what just popped
A
in my
good
head?
Silent Hill game?
Too real.
Zoombini.
Isn't the Crypt of the Necrodancer game like technically
No.
turn-based?
I mean, it's not what I'm thinking of turn-based, but
You're not wrong. You know that's not what he means, bud.
Yeah.
Whoa!
I want
Blowback.
action commands, blood. I don't
Yeah.
want to walk up to a guy and just do it automatically.
We're never getting an Eternal
Uncharted
Darkness.
No, Eternal Darkness.
No,
yeah.
no.
Uncharted 5 will happen
Uncharted
someday.
5 is the most likely to happen.
I honestly, it's something I can't think about too hard or I get upset.
They're gonna do a
because
new IP and then an Uncharted 5 starring the girl, and then like
I'll take
That's
you
a waste.
at your word because
I will say no new IP. They're going to do Last of Us Part 3. Then they'll do Uncharted.
no way.
Last
mean
of Us
no
3.
way?
Did you know violence
About
is
leaks?
really
There's already leaks for that
bad?
game.
Uncharted 3?
Yeah. No, Last of Us 3.
Oh, I'm sorry. Last of Us. What?
Yeah, Part 3. Yeah, that's going to happen 100%.
Wait, but I don't think they're gonna do it immediately.
What do you mean?
I think they're gonna do a new IP. And they're gonna.
Oh,
do
a
Last
new
of Us-
IP? I don't know if they're going to do
Then
new
maybe
IP.
Uncharted 5.
No.
Didn't
I-
they say they're doing it?
Yeah.
They wanted to do a new IP? I
Yeah,
thought they
there
said
were-
that.
they got
That.
stuff in
There's
the
leaks
fire,
about
yeah.
the new
Well,
IP.
they have probably multiple teams at this point, but
Yeah, that's
whatever. Just make a TV show.
they did.
Yeah, and it's
True.
good.
And it goes,
I like it.
it fucks.
Jacopo Amelli, I hope you get some cannoli lately. I haven't.
Alright.
I have not.
Don't
Can't
love
remember
a
the last time I
cannoli.
had a
It's a
cannoli.
lot of cream.
Wait, what is a cannoli?
It's like a fried
Pastry?
tube,
Yeah.
pastry tube
Okay.
full of cream.
Oh, yeah. Well, I've never had that
I
then.
don't think that's. great,
What's the
really.
pizza that's rolled up?
A pizza roll?
Calzone.
Calzone.
Oh, yeah, sure.
I was thinking calzone. That's
Calzone.
what- Banana forklift killer. What's the ideal food to eat while naked?
Are you
RF
alone or
Sis
with
says
someone
apples and
else?
pumpkins. Yeah, if
Who's
you're
also
with
naked?
someone else, strawberries or grapes.
Chocolate.
Yeah, chocolate.
Just
chocolate.
anything that doesn't have crumbs.
Yeah, things that don't have
No
crumbs.
crumbs.
Great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They call blood.
But probably
Fruits,
chocolate.
Chocolate.
Yeah, grapes or chocolate. Robert, sing the first song that comes to your head. We kind of already
We
did
did
that.
that.
I've been afraid.
Stop it. DJ Treckle or Treckley?
Treacle.
I can't even read. Neither of my options were right. Breakcore or industrial hardcore? Jungle or drum and bass?
I don't even know what breakcore is.
I'd say
Yeah.
industrial and jungle. I don't know.
I would probably go industrial and drum
Yeah.
and bass, but I'm not 100% sure I know what the other two are.
I think
I have no idea what
breakcore
this
is.
means.
I think that's like Square Pusher or something. But maybe I'm wrong. Am I wrong?
We'll just do industrial hardcore.
Yeah. RF Switch, why are people so petty and spiteful? Isn't life hard enough without people being shitty towards one another?
I got
Yo,
no clue.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I actually don't
Unfortunately,
know
human
that.
nature.
I wish I could make them stop. It is weird where it's just like, hey, chill the fuck out. It's easier. Like, it's easier to not be mad at everything.
Yeah.
It feels better, and it's easier. You know what the easiest thing to do in life? Just don't fucking care about shit.
Yep.
Like, stop caring about that.
Stop.
Yeah.
Get
Don't
some
worry
help.
about it. Get-
Like, it's just a movie. It's just a video game. Whatever. It's just socio-political collapse.
Whatever.
It's just climate change. We're all gonna die.
Eventually, yeah.
Take a chill pill, bruh. It takes more muscles to frown than to smile.
I don't think either of those things are necessarily petty or spiteful, but okay.
What? Climate change? Fox News' discourse on climate change is petty and spiteful, I'll tell you that. Angelo D'Elia, I keep covering it up with
Yeah.
what's the oldest memory you have?
I remember sitting in those baby swings
Yeah.
where there's
I now remember a baby swing that we had, yeah.
I sat on one side and my friend who's now my roommate was sitting on the other side with our legs out. We were like 2.5, maybe 3, and we were swinging on the swing. That's my oldest memory.
The earliest memory I usually have is a sunbeam coming through our basement onto the carpet, the brown carpet that used to be there.
This is going to be a weird one, okay?
Buckle
So,
up.
When I was very young, I was probably like 3 or something like that, in a stroller with my brother at Disneyland. These Japanese tourists came up to like my family, and they wanted to take pictures of me and my brother because we were
Because you were so cute.
blonde and we had blue. Like we were very
Yeah,
blonde when we were
yeah.
young, and we had blue eyes.
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
Like, just hadn't seen someone like that
Yeah,
before.
yeah.
So I remember that.
I love that.
My parents were like, "Yeah."
My mom, who looked I look sort of like her, but she had really, really blue eyes and really her hair is similar to mine, but and she's fairly tall. She was in China on the Great Wall.
Whoa.
And a guy came up
Yeah.
and was like, "Hey, wait!" And then he ran I don't know where. Came back a couple of minutes later and gave her a stuffed panda bear.
Cool.
Just because he was so thrilled to see
Wait.
someone I
Yeah.
don't know.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen someone?
And it was she still had it. I
That's
asked her, but I
cool.
found it
So
in a
cute.
drawer when I was a kid.
There's someone tweeted this, I believe. Their uncle, who was this black gentleman, went to Japan and he ate at this restaurant, and the owner of the restaurant, who was the sushi chef, loved him so much that he like made him a little sushi that looks like him.
Whoa.
Like and it really does. And he's like wearing a green shirt, like a green baseball shirt. Like
Cool.
the sleeves are a different color, and he like has the sushi looking like this little man. It's so cute.
Whoa,
So cute.
that's
Sick.
awesome.
I have
yeah, Black?
no idea how old I was. I just have the image in my head of like basically being like given or a bath like in the sink in the kitchen.
In the sink, yeah.
Yeah.
It's funny. I remember when you two said your
receiving
memories.
a bath in the sink?
I remember
Yeah.
that too. When he said it, I was like, oh, I remember that too. But not until he
Were you
said
like
it.
1 year old?
I remember everything. That's not
I don't know
true.
how old I was.
Probably
That's what I'm
not.
saying.
Yeah, we don't know.
It's just a weird. It's like it's just an image. I remember it.
It's just so. It's gotta
crazy.
be so
Those
young.
people who claim that they like remember being born or whatever, I'm
It's
like, I don't think
impossible.
that's
It's literally
true.
impossible. You can't see.
Yeah.
You're virtually blind.
Is it true? I read it. That book I'm reading. They say that babies' eyes are always blue and then change later. That can't be right, right?
I have no
Is
idea.
that just like
My
a
eyes were
wives'
blue. I think
tale
my eyes
from
were
like
brown.
1900?
Yeah, I don't think that's
I had never
right.
heard that before, but in the book they were like, well, you know
Like,
that all babies'
kittens'
eyes.
are blue.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
I mean, I had never heard that before, and I was like, is that real?
Eyes.
Puppy eyes.
Blood was 12 years old.
Yeah.
BGM hadn't said anything in a while. Then,
I don't know if I was even
oh no, you
fit in
said
a
that.
bathtub
Like
at that point.
17,
But
18 maybe.
It was a big sink. Jason Wojnar, Avatar: Way of Water, best PG-13 kills in any movie, or does something else take it? Were there any kills?
Yeah. at
God,
the
that
end.
movie was boring. God.
Guy gets his
Um,
arm ripped off. That was kind of
yeah, I heard people warning, just like, don't take your kids to this movie.
Really?
PG-13.
Yeah, one guy's arm gets ripped off. That's like it.
PG-13. I don't know.
I mean, there are some gnarly 90s
I don't
PG-13
pay
movies, like some
attention to
horror
ratings on
movies.
Yeah,
What's
I
the
don't
one
know.
where that girl gets her like jaw ripped off, and like they turn her on the chair and her jaw's missing? That's PG-13, I
I don't
think.
know.
Like Ring or something. Whatever.
That sounds so familiar.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't remember what it
I
was.
haven't seen maybe it's The Grudge.
Maybe. James Davey, do you like Limp Bizkit? No.
No.
And if so, what are your favorite songs? Sorry.
Keep rolling.
The instrumental section of the Mission Impossible 2 theme that they did, but the part where he's rapping is awful. I guess I liked them in the 90s. Jesse Blue. Oh yeah, we're in the speed round. Jesse Blue. So I've been wondering whatever happened to Pervance Hogger and Lilia. Please give a short version of where they are now. Ooh.
Dead?
I think, yeah, Hogger probably.
Wait, what about
Lilia's probably still kicking. I think there was like,
Kyle's character?
no, this is
Yogala?
pre that.
Oh,
This is
yeah,
game
this is
trailers.
GT.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is game trailers.
Yeah,
I think.
Kyle was in that.
Yeah,
And
Kyle was
Drake.
in that.
Oh, he's dead too. Lilia, I think was
I got you.
no
Jesse.
one of them. One of the stories we ended up. There was like an actual route to them becoming like the like leadership of a town, if I recall.
Boring, dude.
Yeah, so I think Lilia might have ended up doing that, but I don't know.
Pervance, Hogger, Andrew, all dead.
Yeah,
They're dead in a pauper's grave somewhere.
yeah, unmarked grave.
Unmarked grave.
But it's an area of the street that's ill-liked, and people love to spit on it. Just kidding. Pervin's actually probably still kicking. Maybe just like helping out, perving around.
Yep. Taylor Swift. Remember Taylor Day Swift?
Oh my God, was that the kill order?
I don't
on Max?
remember.
No.
Was that Max's character?
Yes,
Yeah, right.
yes.
Oh, right. Jones
The kill order.
put out a kill order. Literally, that character died because Jones was like, Max can't be in the show anymore. He needs to kill his character. And so he died.
He wasn't like a part of GT all the way.
He was like sort of not, but yeah.
Well, he joined.
But he was
part
one of
the
our
way
editors.
through.
Yeah,
Yeah.
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 Yeah, well, yeah. So it's
Kind of.
He
In the
was
Defy
never.
era.
Yeah, he was never budgeted to the GT payroll.
Yeah.
Essentially. So he was like just an editor at Defy Media, and he was already before we got there working with Andrea.
Yeah.
And then we basically
You guys were just like, oh, he's cool. We'll let him
we're able to let
I
him
liked Max.
have
Yeah,
him
he's
for
great.
other edits. But yeah, then he would just kind of wander in and do stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, so he would like help out on edits sometimes, but then we liked him, so we were just like, come be on our D&D thing, and he was like, okay, but we never like asked permission for that, so people were like,
kill him.
I think Jones got the order from other people
Probably got yelled
because they were like, hey, he's not editing the stuff that we're paying him to edit because he's on your dumb D&D show, like stop it. So we kind of just stole him, but yeah, Jones gave the kill order. Tommy Lee, Happy Lunar New Year. Favorite rabbit?
Order
Roger
66.
Rabbit. Order 66.
Is it 66, right?
Yeah, I think so.
I don't even remember what it's about, but the thing that popped in my head was the Velveteen Rabbit.
I thought that
when I was
too.
a kid.
Velveteen
I
Rabbit.
liked that.
Velveteen Rabbit is
Rabbit?
depressing
I
as
was gonna say
shit.
Peter Rabbit.
Peter Rabbit's good.
Peter Rabbit.
Roger Rabbit is the best rabbit.
He's kind of annoying.
He's the greatest rabbit.
Like I like him, but he's annoying.
Please. Yeah, he's meant to be annoying.
I know.
Yeah. Super Sushi.
Banicula. Another good one.
Banicula.
The bunny from
Holy Grail.
Holy Grail. Yeah. What's the most dangerous animal you'd still hang out with?
Gorilla.
Ooh,
No.
dude, a gorilla would rip you in half, dude. Whoa. Dude, I don't know.
Dangerous?
A dog?
Elephant,
Yeah.
maybe?
Elephant.
Elephant's pretty, like, they could kill
Something
you,
that,
but
yeah.
they're pretty chill.
Something that's
I
not
guess.
violent. Dangerous, but not violent. A dog.
Yeah, that's true.
Dogs have trained, to be evil.
Yeah, that's true.
Grego, are there any scents that really take you back?
So I had this little knockoff Beanie Baby when I was a child that had the off-gassing from the plastic in the plastic.
I love the
beads
term off-gassing.
Inside
Makes
the
blood
monkey
angry.
smelled so weird and bad.
Okay.
Like just this like strong like like chemically sweet smell. And recently I was not even recently, this was like 5 years ago. I was gifted a peppermint bark scented candle.
Oh, whoa.
And I smelled it, and it smelled exactly. I immediately was
Whoa.
like, "This smells like the Beanie Baby monkey." Wow! So I handed it to both of my roommates because they grew up with me, and I was like, "What does this smell like?" And they were like, "Wait, whoa, whoa, whoa! Like this smells so familiar." And I was like, "Remember my Beanie Baby monkey?" And they were like, "Yeah, that's exactly what it smells like."
That is
Whoa.
deeply weird.
That is weird.
Cheap
now-
candles are the worst. Like Yankee
So
Candle.
nasty.
Oh my lord. Like a good high quality candle like Diptyque or whatever, like fine, whatever. I can smell that. Like a Yankee Candle or something, if it's anywhere in the building, even like unlit, I'll smell it and it'll bother me. Like and my nose will just start running. It's
They're
like
too sweet.
garbage.
Yeah, they're gross.
I hate it. I smell through what it's supposed to
All
smell like
Yankee
to all the
candles
chemicals.
have Beanie Baby monkey smell.
Yeah. Conversely, thinking about that earliest memory of the carpet, I can remember the smell of the like the plastic fibers of the carpet from the sun warming it up.
Whoa. Cool.
I actually wrote a poem about that not too long ago. Smells.
Rapid fire.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean,
Get in faster with your smells.
can I remember old smells basically? But can I think of something that I've smelled recently to take me
Yeah,
back? I don't
no.
know.
Daniel
Yeah.
Bloodworth's Book of Old Smells. Christian, we need at least another video with Isla talking books. Oh, sure. Fingersmith is what I'm reading right now. It's the book that The Handmaiden is based on. Also, the greatest double entendre of a title ever.
I just finished Portrait of a Thief, and it was bad.
Hell yeah.
Ooh.
I started one of the Brandon Sanderson's like secret 4 books. Did not like it. Whatever.
Now I'm reading People We Hate at the Wedding, and it seems annoying so far, so don't like it.
Sounds
Also-
like that's on brand. I don't know.
Yeah.
It looks like a
Rapid fire.
romance, so I was like, oh, cute. But
Detenshi. Build your Dream Games Deluxe slash Ultimate Edition. Mine would be a Chrono Trigger sequel with an art book soundtrack, a copy of the original Chrono Trigger on every platform, and a life-sized Masamune sword slash lightning rod.
Wow.
Could you imagine somebody just having a
is
sword
a
on
sleeper
top of their
console.
roof
Yeah,
to catch
yeah.
the lightning?
Well, it's so long that it just goes through your
Well,
roof.
it's Frog's Masamune. It's shorter than Sephiroth's.
Right.
Severo.
It is, but he used it to catch lightning.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, yeah.
I know it's his power. A Zelda collector's edition that comes with a real life Epona.
Zelda. Oh fuck yeah!
real
dude,
life
that's
Epona.
great. And a voucher for like hay and feeding
Yeah.
for the
Did
rest.
Did you remember that? When was it Grid 2 or Grid after that?
Oh right, it came with a car.
There was a edition that like came with a
That is
car.
wild.
Wasn't it like $100,000 or something? It was like really
Yeah.
expensive.
Well, I don't think it was $100,000, but it was a lot.
Whoa.
I mean, you
'cause-
bought the car and got the game, but they
Yeah.
packaged
Yeah.
it like you get.
And it was
you buy
like one
the
of
game
those
and get the
like
car.
little track cars, like a crossbow or
Yeah,
something like
yeah.
that, along those lines.
That's so
Mine
funny.
is
I mean, that's
a-
a really funny.
A copy of Uncharted 4 that comes with a date with Nathan Drake.
The character Nathan Drake. Yeah.
You guys are really getting
You
creative.
said a real Epona.
I was just. you guys are getting really creative. I was just
real
thinking
horses.
like. Yeah.
Yeah, Nathan Drake's a real man.
Yeah. What's his real
Wait,
name?
no, he's literally not.
Well, Epona's not a real horse.
You can name a
Name a
horse
horse Epona.
So
Epona.
yours is just
Well, it'll look exactly like
copy
a
of
A
Epona.
horse that
horse.
called Epona.
Yeah, you could do that.
How would you tell the difference?
It's got the saddle. It's the right color.
Yeah, it doesn't have a personality. It's not going to talk to you. It's a horse.
I mean,
fine. Then
just
a man who looks like Nathan Drake.
Okay.
How about that?
All right. There you
Nathan
go.
Fillion. There you
Yeah.
go.
Kind of.
That's the thing.
He's
A
also
real
handsome,
man who
but-
looks like Nathan Drake would be blasé as shit. I mean, I don't know. I can't tell with men. You guys are going hog wild. I was just thinking, like, I want a cloth map that comes with it. I really like a good cloth map
Yeah.
that you can
No.
roll out that tells you where to get all 108 people in Suikoden. Shit, I don't know. Give me a spaceship.
Yeah, give me Figaro Castle. The
Yeah,
whole castle
yeah,
buries
yeah.
under the ground.
Give me
and
Anne
goes to some other
Orlando.
location.
Give me a Dark Souls with Anne Orlando. Actually, no, I wouldn't really want to go to Anne Orlando.
you'd
That'd
die.
be
Could
Could you
fucking
imagine if
terrifying.
there are actually buildings that like went underground to different
insane.
continents?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or
that'd be
theme
pretty
park.
sick. Ooh. Could be fun. All right. Where'd my mouse go? There it is. I'm on Atibur. I appreciated the Huber shout out to the Moroccan team in the last episode.
Oh,
we made World Cup
Got
history.
it.
Yay!
Yes, I was so proud of the Moroccan team.
Shout out to Morocco.
So
dude.
proud.
Parasite Pellison says, if teeth.
Then toothbrush.
Yes.
Sick.
Then brush.
Go on.
Is that.
That's
okay.
it.
The tip of the tongue, the lips, the teeth. What?
Sorry, read it.
What,
Oh,
Shannon?
here we go.
Shannon Colleen. Hey, allies. Can you name a couple of video game characters you would take on a date? Also, what activities would you all participate in? Well, fucking.
Nathan Drake, Joel Miller, Arthur Morgan.
I'm learning from you now that you have a type.
I'm an equal opportunity man enjoyer.
I've heard you say
am.
that, yeah. But all the guys you're listing look exactly the same.
No, they don't.
They look pretty close. They're all like
white, but
they're all like
that's,
6'2" white guys with a beard.
but that's just video games.
Yeah, I guess that's a good point.
It's more to the man than his looks.
Marcus.
True, very true.
Yeah, that's also true.
Marcus.
Marcus Phoenix.
From,
Marcus Phoenix.
That would be funny.
You wanted to
Marcus
get busted.
from Borderlands?
You wanted to get split by Marcus.
isn't his name Marcus from
We don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, what game?
the Assassin's? It's not Assassin's Creed. It's the modern Assassin's Creed. It takes place in San Francisco.
Oh,
D. I thought his
no,
name started
Watch
with
Dogs.
D.
Watch Dogs.
Yeah,
Oh,
Marcus,
the main
yeah,
character.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
right.
That's how.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Assassin's Creed guy's name starts with like a D.
Desmond.
Desmond.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not interested. But
Brother.
brother.
Yeah, what about Snake?
Ooh, Solid Snake.
Solid Snake.
Yes.
Yeah. Hell
So
yeah.
you have a
Call
type.
me.
Who would I take on a date?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Don't know.
We're spending time on
Tifa.
this.
Take a
Ooh,
Tifa out.
shit!
Yeah.
Fuck! Aerith, yeah.
Tifa's beautiful.
Tifa or Aerith.
Yep.
I was always split. I could never pick.
That's the point.
I know! Probably Tifa, though.
Yeah. Why don't you
Tifa's
take
hot.
Eileen the Crow?
I thought of Eileen the Crow. I immediately thought of Eileen the Crow.
I spent speaking of Souls games, I spent 2 hours making my character look like a sexy K-pop idol. My Elden Ring character.
Yeah.
I'd take him out.
Yeah, I'd take my own character from Bloodborne out. She's a badass. Not very talkative, though.
That's okay.
We'd participate in normal date stuff. I don't know. The brain age guy seems nice. He's a doctor too.
Yeah, money, big money.
It's a real person.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't.
The guy that
I've never-
designed the game.
I've never played Brain
It's
Age.
just a virtualized version of him.
Ooh, We Fit Trainer. Hell yeah. Yeah, I mean, for being the one who's accused of being overly sexual in the past, like nobody's really coming to mind. Tokyo Slim's taking out Portmanteau.
Yeah,
That
Portmanteau
warms
would
my
treat you
heart.
nice. He's holding a glass
Portmanteau
of wine.
is a
He's
gentleman.
Ready.
Portmanteau is a consummate
He's
gentleman.
ready.
Yeah, oh yeah. And he's got a lot of fun quips and riddles and things to say. Okay. Logan. I can never remember how to say your last name.
Taos?
Taos. What movie have you rewatched the most? Princess Bride.
Pride and Prejudice.
Star Wars. A New Hope, probably.
Yeah, I've seen that one a lot too.
Rewatch. It would have to be something that I had when I was a kid.
Yep.
But
Yeah. Care Bears in Wonderland. I
you-
probably
yeah,
watched
exactly,
like
like
1,000
something
times
like that.
when I was a
Exactly.
kid. Yeah.
Watched a lot, apparently.
Newsies I watched a lot. Solo, you stop it.
yeah, and it's
Um,
like I totally did the normal like the kid thing where like you just rewatch the same movie over and over for
Yeah,
whatever
yeah,
dumb
yeah.
reason, right? Like He-Man I rewatched a lot. Rambo 2 I rewatched a lot.
I finally
Ninja Turtles I
remembered.
rewatched a lot.
I finally remembered the movie that I used to watch all the time that I could never remember. I think Tokyo Slim helped me remember it a long time ago, but I remember I found it again this morning because I forgot it again. But it's Attack of the Super Monsters. And it's like animated stuff with like Godzilla type kaiju and like real life like models, like toys of cars and stuff. Fucking sick. It's on YouTube. Arnesh Nagavali. Have any of you finished Signalis yet? I'm like halfway.
Yes. I did.
I slowed down on it and it prioritized other stuff for Goaties because Brad and Hubert told me they were just okay on it. I don't know. Aaron Saunders, I have been a fan forever. Always wondered what side gigs all the allies have on the go. I know Hubert worked the Game Awards and Don works for Funhouse. Is that it?
Does Don still work for Funhouse?
No, but occasional freelancing, I
Right.
think. But sometimes.
Nothing right now.
I mean, I've always got 100 irons in the fire. I'm writing 2 feature films right now. I'm working on my album. I sometimes freelance
Yeah, editing.
for people, but not very often. Yeah, generally I try to just work for fun mostly. But yeah, trying to get things going.
Yeah, I don't think I've had anything that would classify as a side gig for a long time.
Yeah. Let's do just a few more. Dirt tooth marijuana, yes or no? I've never tried
No.
grass. Never tried it. What?
Nothing.
You did a little. I mean, go for it. I don't give a shit.
No, I just did a thumbs
Smoke
up.
weed
I
every
actually
day.
Don't smoke weed a lot, but
Yeah, I mean, yes
I
to if
approve
you
of
want
it.
to do it. Like, I don't give a shit. Yeah, I've never tried it. I don't like being out of control of my faculties.
Yeah.
Really, like I don't even like getting drunk. Really,
Yeah, no, I don't.
like I drink to remember. You know, not to forget.
what?
KC87. Be honest. Who here parlays with shadows? Oh, certainly. I don't know if this is a reference to something.
I don't
but-
understand it. I parlay with shadows, like make deals with shadows.
Yeah.
You're just talking with them, I guess, but still. You know.
That guy, Alan. All the allies say your favorite animal now. Based on that animal, identify if they are a top or a bottom.
Wait, the animal or the
I guess-
ally?
The
I think the animal.
What?
I think that okay. Wait. Step 1. Say your favorite animal. A dog.
Fox.
Changes. Toucan right now.
Toucan.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
I love toucans. They're
Alright.
awesome.
So I
Wait. Let Blood say his.
Let's just go with manatee.
cool.
Bottom.
So I
Blood's a bottom because of manatee. Toucan. That's a switch. What did you say?
Fox.
Fox is toppy. Dog is probably switch.
I've been trying to figure out what animal like represents each member of Easy Allies.
Okay.
Huber's a dog, Damiani's a cat.
Yeah.
That's all I got.
They're easy to figure out.
Yeah, those are the easy ones. Keep going.
And that's the thing. It's difficult. So because sometimes it's like
Blood would
the
be
way
like
you
a
look, someone tall
or yeah, like I mean, if it's tall, it'd be like an ostrich.
or yeah,
But I was thinking
giraffe.
like one of those cool like a marmot.
What? But how is that Bloodworth like?
Look at him. Look at his little hands.
What?
What?
Look at his marmot-like hands.
What?
Marmots
Marmot?
don't have hands, do they?
Do they? The paws.
They're like
Your
little
hands have a
weasels, right?
marmot-esque energy. What's a marmot? That's like a.
It's like a rodent.
It's like a weasel.
It's like a
Small
weasel.
Oh.
Yeah.
But it's like a groundhog.
There are
isn't
also
it?
marmosets, which are kind of more monkey-like.
Little monkeys,
Whoa.
But those are tiny.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what I was thinking.
Wow.
I was thinking of the long, like a skink.
No, a skink is a lizard.
Oh,
What are you talking about?
long rodent. The
A
long.
ferret?
Like a
Or a
ferret?
mink.
Yeah.
Is there a bigger
A
ferret?
mink is probably what you're
Mink
thinking
is a
of.
ferret.
Yeah,
A
maybe.
large ferret. A man
I
size.
think Bloodworth's just like.
I mean this is a
some kind of
compliment,
tall
by the way.
animal.
I feel
No,
like
none
you're
of this is-
offended. I like marmots and
Definitely not
ferrets and
offended.
You know what they
Just
are.
confused.
Fuck. Don is an octopus.
Yeah, that is good.
It's an
What about you,
aquatic
Brad?
I
groundhog.
don't know.
Chat says Brad's a wolf. Mommy is
Brad.
calling Mom a weasel again.
Brad's got like a. Because sometimes it's what you look like, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Brad's got like a square.
Brad's
he's got a
hair is
square
the
head.
same
I
as
definitely
the.
gravitate towards owls.
You could be an owl, sure. Yeah.
Sure.
Blood's an owl with marmot hands.
So maybe like a raccoon. I'm thinking raccoon.
Cool.
Well,
I
what's
like
that
raccoons.
animated? Oh, you're like the hyenas in
Lion King?
Roger Rabbit. Because they
mean
stand
the
up. and they-
weasels?
The weasels.
Oh.
Because they have hair like you.
Oh, okay.
Meerkats
Weasels.
in Lion King.
No, in
Who framed
Roger Rabbit.
Oh, I'm
Are those
sorry.
the same weasels from Mr. Toad, though? Are they like
I think
related?
they're similar.
Are they like related?
I don't know.
It's all so
What are
confusing.
you?
Apparently, a swallow, according to RF. Never
Okay.
been in the never had the opportunity. Louise Brown, Willow or Xander?
None? Neither?
What?
Is this a Willow show question?
I don't know. I've
gotta
never
be.
seen Willow.
I like the
have, but I
movie.
don't remember anything about
I don't remember anyone named Xander, so Willow, I guess. Yeah, everybody's a weasel. Everyone's a different kind of weasel. You're a stout. You're a marmot. You're a stout.
Stout. A
Stout.
stout is a type of beer.
Listen.
A stout. A stout and a skink.
A skink and a stout. Josh Mauser, what did you say to Mabel?
I believe you.
Who the hell's Mabel?
Good night.
Oh, great that you.
I like that. You,
I was
great.
just thinking only murders in the buildings.
Oh yeah. I love that show. Goddamn. Did you see the announcement?
It was fun. That was a fun announcement.
That was a great announcement. But yeah, Meryl Streep just pops up. She's gonna be in season 3.
Yeah,
It's
and Paul
incredible.
Rudd.
Rudd.
Paul Rudd. Yeah. Well, Paul Rudd. Yeah. We knew that. But okay, we'll do 3 more. Oh yeah, this has been a long one, but I'm having fun. Anthony Galvin. What genre of video game is each ally? What title would you give each ally for their game that is based on
One of
that?
my favorite things to do is
Yeah, I like this
the
kind of
allies
stuff.
as members of
Yeah,
BCS.
yeah.
Which genre of game? You're like an adventure game, I guess.
What,
the
like a
fuck
point and
Myst
click?
is?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
sure. Okay, I'll
Point and
take
click
it.
adventure game, I guess. Yeah.
Okay. Or like Talos Principle, like modernized Myst
Sure.
style.
Yeah. Sure.
Oh yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
I'll take that. Sure, yeah.
Well, you remember what Dawn the Beat?
Oh yeah.
Was there ever a more perfect game for Dawn to present?
Yeah.
Like him just doing this beat cop thing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Dawn is definitely like a pixel art like detective game
Huber,
Yeah.
like Huber loves beat 'em ups,
or a
but,
horse
like,
racing game. Huber himself is more of a Life is Strange.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
He's like
I was
a-
gonna say that's what he is.
He's
though.
a sad game,
A
as we
coming of
talked about
age,
before.
yeah.
Yeah. Huber's a high school drama sad
Yeah,
game.
Yeah, that's what he is for sure.
We have to come up with titles for these too.
Damiani.
Title.
Huber would just be the name of whatever town
Yeah.
that he's set in. Something Falls or yeah, something like that. Actually, no, that's the name of the game. Something Falls.
Something
Something Falls, Wyoming.
I don't know.
Brad, I mean, you seem like you like Metroidvanias. Are you like a Metroidvania, though? I don't know.
What does that mean?
Yeah. Maze-like, labyrinthian.
Sure.
Not
What's going
necessarily.
on in that
Yeah,
head?
what's
Because
going
it's like-
on in that head of yours?
I don't
When you
got
start
to figure
putting
it out
things
either.
into like that order, is like, oh, would I
There's
even
a
be?
lot.
Would I be a genre that I don't even play? Like, would
Right,
I be
I
a
mean,
real time
that's the thing,
strategy?
yeah.
It's like, oh, everything's coming at me.
Actually, now that you've said that, that's a pretty good
is.
fit.
Yeah,
That's a
your
pretty
real-time
good
strategy.
fit.
Oh, Blood's real-time strategy?
Blood's an
Yeah.
RTS, yeah, for sure.
What about me?
Gabby.
And what about Damiani? Damiani's just a...
Damiani's a
Zelda
JRPG.
game.
Yeah, Damiani's a JRPG.
Specific. No,
Damiani is literally specifically Final Fantasy 14.
He's just Final Fantasy 14.
He just literally is.
Bradlevania.
Okay.
Bradlevania?
Bradlevania.
Brad gives you fighting game energy? Yeah. WarioWare humor? Yeah, he's definitely like scattered enough. Gabby, what are you? You're like a whatever Citizen Sleeper is, like a narrative narrative
rolling.
game, yeah. Yeah?
I
Does
love
that
Citizen
resonate with your
Sleeper.
soul?
I love Citizen Sleeper.
Yeah. You're one of those. I don't know.
Take that.
No time for coming up with names. Can't think of it.
I missed the prompt this time.
Fast in the streets, loose in the sheets.
Yes.
Max
That's
Miller.
another,
That's
I
funny.
love when people just write jokes.
Yes.
They're
Comments.
good. They're good.
Good job, Max Miller.
All right. I always like to go to the very last one.
Yo, Many Faces up in there.
Huh?
Many Faces is the icon for MXA Ghost.
Oh.
Cool toy.
Okay, well, MXA Ghost says, would you rather be colorblind or smell colors? I'd rather smell colors.
I think smell colors.
Yeah, I mean, you're gaining a
That's
function.
You're gaining, yeah,
That's
synesthesia.
just, yeah, synesthesia.
That's like an X-Men power.
Yeah.
I actually found out recently I have, like
Like synesthesia.
calendar synesthesia.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, like I imagine the calendar, like the calendar is like visual to me in my.
Whoa.
Yeah, like I imagine it as a rectangle with like rounded corners, and then each month has like
Whoa.
yeah.
Emotions
Same
have
with numbers too.
emotions have like colors and places for me, kind of. What was I gonna say? Kira's last one. Bachelor number 2. We're on our second date and we roll up to an arcade. What game do you suggest we play together? Is Burger Time 2-player?
No, I don't think
Does it have to
so.
be a two-player game or can we take turns?
Yeah.
I would say the basketball.
I guess that's-
I was
Maybe
going
it
to say
is.
skee ball.
Skee-ball.
Real easy to get in
Yeah,
there.
yeah,
Everyone
what I
gets
meant by
it.
basketball. Or air hockey.
Air hockey's
Air
great.
hockey's
Air hockey's
great,
really good.
cute game
but it's
plan and
competitive.
Then we play fighting games.
Yeah.
I'll take them out.
Yeah, I mean, skee ball.
Romantic.
Yeah.
Fuck you. Skee ball is good because it's physical.
Yeah.
Yeah. Skee ball
can
might be
show
the
off.
answer. You can show off,
Yeah.
but also it's like
Behind
your
zero
back.
stakes. Yeah. But if they don't have skee ball,
That punching
Then you don't
game.
go to that arcade.
yeah, don't go to that
Don't go
arcade. Yeah.
Do the punching game so you can. So
Yeah.
You can show them how hard you can punch.
I would take her. I would stand next to her while she played the Addams Family pinball, and we would just kind of like live in the vibes.
No. You both play. Did you ever see these these games that that vibrate really hard? There's an Addams Family one, and you hold your hand on it.
It like electrocutes you.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like that. It just vibrates really
The
fast.
Uncle Fester. Oh, it's like the strength
Yeah,
test.
you both do it at the
yeah,
same
yeah,
time.
yeah,
See
yeah.
how long you can hold on.
Okay, that's pretty cool. That's pretty
Throw
cool.
it right in there.
Yeah.
No easing in.
Yeah.
I
All
would
right.
like. Oh, never mind.
What?
I was just gonna say. I know I already said I would do the punching game, but I would like.
Are
I
you
would go
strong?
Right there. I'm. No, but
Can
I
you
would,
reach the punching bag?
Yes.
You got these little short marmot legs.
Actually, my legs are like weirdly long, but
I have a really long torso.
it happens.
Finish your thought.
So I would only put enough quarters for me to do the punching game, and then I would just punch it as hard as I can, and then I would just punch it as hard as I can, and then I would just punch it as hard as I can, and then I would just punch it as hard as I can, and then I would just punch it as hard as I can, and then I would just punch it as hard as I can, and then I would just punch it as hard as I can, and then I would just punch it as hard as I can, and then I would just punch it as hard as I can, and then I would just punch it as hard as I can, and then I would just punch it as hard as I can, and then I would just punch it as hard as I can, and then I would just punch it as hard as I can, and then I would just punch it as hard as I can, and then I would just punch it as hard as I can, and then I would just punch it as hard as I can, and then I would just punch it as hard as I can, and then I would just punch it as hard as I can, and then I would just punch it as hard as I can, and then I would just punch it as hard as I can, and then I would just punch it as hard as I can, and then I would just punch it as hard as I can, and then I would just punch it as hard as I can, and then I would just punch just so I could be like, don't mess with me.
Don't mess
your
with
date?
me.
Yeah.
You're threatening him with violence? Is that what it is?
No, just so he knows what's up.
Okay.
Because you're nervous, or how does straight dating work?
No, it just
Not
would be
usually
like,
Not usually like that. You don't have to threaten your date with violence.
no, it would just be like,
That's like a primal thing right there.
Yeah.
Primal action, dude.
What
so
the fuck?
you're saying if you went on a date and you saw a girl
I mean, that would be hot as hell.
punch the
Punch
thing
the
as
thing,
hard
I
as
would- I would
possible,
have-
you'd be
If
like,
it was the
"That's
girl,
cool."
yeah.
I'm like, oh, cool, yeah.
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 Not like a whole.
But you wouldn't be like,
don't
whoa,
fuck
she's
with
strong.
me.
Yeah, right. If she
Yeah.
then was
I would
like,
punch her
don't
and go-
fuck with me.
I'd be like,
Yeah.
I wasn't
Then I'd be
going.
like, huh?
you gotta relax. Here's
I'd
the
be
skee
like,
ball.
I am not a threat. Like, I get like
Yeah, if
400s
anything,
on
that'd
that
be
thing.
like a red flag. Real
Yeah,
quick.
yeah.
Yeah.
You all right?
Or right at the end of the date.
Are you all
Are
right?
you okay?
Yeah.
What happened to you? Okay, bye.
Life is very frightening.
Flight.